We welcome you back on the Zolman's Best One Tire and Auto Care pregame show. On the first base side, I'm Brendan King with South Bend Cubs right-hander. It's Sheldon Reed. Shell, thanks for the time as always. Another scoreless outing for you, Shell, yesterday with the South Bend Cubs. Your last 5 outings, that's 6 2/3 innings, no runs, 1 hit. You've given up only 1 hit in the month of June, by the way. 2 walks and 5 strikeouts. Batters hitting .050, Sheldon Reed. Talk about the last 5 outings. How's it been?
I've been throwing it pretty well. I just like to keep it simple out there, just attack and execute, and if I do that, then I like my chances.
Is it a matter of something that you've just seen on video lately that's helping you out, or is it you're just getting hot as the summer goes along?
I think things are just falling in place right now. Not really anything I've seen on video. Me and Morty are always constantly working, trying to get better every day. So just keep working hard and keep doing what I'm doing.
You've had a couple outstanding pitching coaches over the last couple of years. Of course, Tony Kagul is now running the ship in Arizona with the Chicago Cubs, and Clayton Mortensen, his resume speaks for itself, former big leaguer. So everything you've learned in the last couple of seasons, especially working with Morty before you came up here to South Bend last year, how, I guess, comforting of a factor is that for you working with him again?
Oh, it's big time. He instills confidence in everybody. He believes in everybody, and that means a lot, especially like if you go through some struggles. I felt like I had a couple outings early in the year. I didn't do my best job, and just coming to work every day and just ready to go. Morty giving confidence. You know, it's hard to continue that downtrend.
Shelley, you're, of course, a guy that knows how to execute a playoff run on the mound. I mean, after all, you closed out the Midwest League Championship last season in Lake County. As we mentioned in segment 1, if you guys are going to make another run, you got to do it in the second half, something that you guys were very comfortable in doing so last year. But of course, I think what we all learned last season of just how important those late innings are when you're on a playoff run. So the crucialness of pitching late in that playoff run, what's it like?
You just have to treat it as another outing. I mean, if you do your job and you don't let people get on base, you don't give up runs, then ultimately that's all that matters. So I mean, it doesn't matter if it's a game in June on a Tuesday or if it's in the championship game. You just got to go out there and do your job.
Can you pinpoint to any factor of that clubhouse last year of just how you were able to stay so calm, cool, and collected in those tense moments? Bug in your eye?
Yeah, sorry. I mean, just like I said, just kind of treating every day as the same. I mean, you don't want to treat any game as bigger than another one because then you start thinking about it too much. And when you start thinking too much in the game of baseball, that's normally not a good thing. So you just keep it simple, do what you know how to do, and just leave it at that.
Sheldon Reed, our guest. Shell, a catcher swap this week with the South Bend Cubs is Casey Opitz, a well-deserved promotion up to the Tennessee Smokies. But you guys get Moises Ballesteros, which I think is a pretty even trade. How excited are you to work with him as you got that experience last night? And for just 19 years old, how does he receive the ball?
Oh, he receives it great back there. He's going to be awesome. It's a great bat to add to the lineup. Overall, I'm happy he's here.
Casey Opitz behind the plate, working with him the last year or so. I think everybody knows just his personality. But, man, how many pitches, first of all, does he steal often for strikes, but also his blocking ability there behind the plate? Seems like he's going to have a long run, at least in the Chicago Cubs organization here.
Yeah, he's awesome back there. Stealing strikes, keeping balls in front of him, not letting anybody get extra bases. I mean, he just throws guys out, stealing. I mean, he does everything you want out of a catcher. It's awesome.
Shell, last thing, couple weeks ago at Four Winds Field, there was the first celebratory Gatorade dump. You took that. I think Danny Palencia pretty much took that responsibility last year with Aliendo. I think it's pretty much up for grabs this year. So since you took the first Gatorade dump, does that kind of give you the right to become the guy that's going to start going with the dumps on people?
I think I'm going to wait till Kevin gets back over here for after a game, and I'm going to get him back. I hope he's out here. But, yeah, I think I'm going to wait for that moment. I
think that's a pretty good bet, Kevin Alcantara with some late-inning heroics. Sheldon Reed, thanks for the time. He's been great over his last 5 outings, giving up no runs in 6 2/3 innings. That's Sheldon Reed. I'm Brendan King. This has been the Zolman's Best One Tire and Auto Care pregame show.